interactions to my Vizia video, I want to share it with my students. So there are two ways to do that. You can either share it with a link or embed it on a website. Now, I found that it's easier to share it with a link on my PowerSchool page. So I go in and I copy it, and I've already opened up my PowerSchool page in a new tab. So I'm going to add a page at the bottom, video test. I'm going to add it at the bottom. That I have a blank page to work with, all right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a web link. So notice that I went to add content block, web links, right? Maybe I'm going to call it sentence practice. You don't actually have to write a description if you don't want to. I usually put directions here. So we'll go ahead and paste our link. And then we don't want to display all of this to our students. So I'm going to label it Vizia for sentence parts. I'm going to save it, right? And so now it's right there. If I make this page active, any of my students can access it. So let me show you. Then it's going to open it in a new window. And there it is. It's our parts of a sentence Vizia. And away we go. So when we press play on the video, it tracks the video just like anything else. This is a relatively short video, so it doesn't take super long to get to our first interaction. Our first interaction, look, it pauses the video and it says, go get your notebook and follow directions. Awesome, I can do that. I'm going to continue on. I've already gotten my notebook out. Then sometimes just that pause is enough to get students to go, oh man, I guess I ought to actually do that. Right, so the video continues on to our second interaction after it shows up parts of a sentence. What are the two main pieces of a sentence? Now you'll notice this answer didn't actually make it up on the screen yet. So I'm going to want to go back and adjust that just a little bit. And I can do it by coming back to my video, clicking on this interaction to edit it, right? Now the problem is it's not going to let you click and drag the interactions. So you may have to go in and add it as a new separate interaction. Right there. All right, and you're going to instead put your question here. Two main parts of a sentence. It's because I'm getting lazy. I want to put a subject and verb, one answer choice, an adjective, and I don't know, noun as my second answer choice. Subject and verb is correct. So I'm going to want to delete this first one because this is the wrong spot. Delete. Then we can just hit update and it's good to go. Now you'll notice that when we refresh this link, the interaction has moved. So we're going to go ahead and press play, and it does let you skip over the interactions, but it keeps track of the fact that I skipped it. So what are the two parts of a sentence? Subject and verb. Continue. All right, and you're able to go through each of the interactions this way. And notice, I'm not pausing the video. The Vizia coding is doing that for me. Example of a sentence, of a simple sentence, sick man Bob went to work. I don't even want to be that complicated. Sick man Bob went is my subject, that's his verb, continue. All right, and we'll take to this last one, which is a poll. Yes, I've definitely been confused, continue. And then you're able to watch till the end of the video without any more interruptions. And when the video ends, it tells you what your score was. So notice that we did one call to action, one quiz question, which is what it's counting up here, one short response, it's not smart enough to know if you got it right or wrong, and one poll. So those polls don't get counted in your accuracy results, right? And of course, you can play the video again. And one of your challenges here is there was nothing in this to tell me who took the video. There's no way to know. So what I like to do is I like to turn on gate the video. So when gate video is turned on, it asks users to provide their name and their email at the beginning, so you can keep track of who's using it. So let's do this again. We're going to go in, we're going to open it. and we'll go to the link off of PowerSchool. And look, now it wants to know your name, it's Everlay, and your email. And I'm going to put and I'll just hit continue, right? Now it does not catch if the kids type their emails in wrong. That I can't help you with. So I'm going to just, for the sake of argument, skip through here and say, give some sample answers here. I'm going to get it right this first time. I'm going to put in nonsense for the second one and vote for the third. And we're done our video. And it tells me, all right, I've done it now twice, so I've gotten 1 point both times. Now what Vizio does is it keeps track of the responses. So it doesn't do this in real time. So you'll notice that I went out of the video and went back into it. And so now I've got 3 responses. So you can view those responses by opening a Google Sheets or downloading. This is basically translates to be downloading an Excel folder. But I have found that the opening Google Sheets does not always work the way I want it to. So I'm going to hit download CSV, and it's basically going to download an Excel spreadsheet for me. My computer tends to run a little slow when opening Microsoft, so I've already downloaded it and pulled it open. And so what you'll see is it gives you the timestamp, and it gives you email, whether or not they actually did the call to action, what answer they put for write an example for a simple sentence, what are the 2 main parts of the sentence, what answer they put, and have you ever read a book or article, and what answer they put. So remember, this is our poll, this is our quiz, this is our free response, and this is the call to action. So we can tell that the first time I did it, I said, yes, I was going to go get in my notebook. The second time I skipped that. See, that's what that blank box means. The third time I clicked yes. Notice how this last one right here, this is the time where I opened it up where there was a gate needed. So that you had to put in your name and your email. All right. So this is the really powerful part of this tool, because now I can go through and I can give a grade for this student for this run through on the video. So all in all, this is a pretty simple to use tool, simple to get started with, and it's really easy to make lots of different videos more interactive, because a lot of us are already using film and video in our classroom, and we want to make sure that we're being very intentional about that. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. Give us a like or a subscribe to get more content like this one.